And with some bit of good news, Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatani today was at the Kenya Ports Authority in Mombasa this morning to oversee the signing of the framework for operations under the Transport and Logistics Network. Our very own reporter Miriam Wacharo has been following on this and joins us live from Mombasa. Miriam, hi.
Yes, we're just outside the Kenya Ports Authority where the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury was here earlier this morning, who signed the framework of operations between the Kenya Ports Authority, the Kenya Pipeline Company, as well as the Kenya Railways under one umbrella under the Kenya Transport and Logistics Network that's overseen by himself. Now remember, this was after the executive order given by the President Uhuru Kenyatta earlier August 7th to have these bodies under one umbrella body so that it can increase efficiency as well as reduce the costs of operations. Of course, you remember with the pandemic coronavirus, many people lost their jobs, and already last year, 2019, the Kenya Ports Authority as well as the Kenya Railways Corporation was in heavy debt that was guaranteed by the government. So the agreement today was signed and chaired by the ICDC John Ngumi himself, and was signed between KPA Chairperson General Joseph Kibwana as well as the KPC Rita Okuda herself, Kenya Railways Major General retired Pastor Awita, and was overseen by Ukur Yatani, who is the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury here in Kenya. So back to you in studio.
Right, and maybe one question for you, if you can hear me still. And what does the CS or the leadership say in terms of this agenda and the likelihoods of it transforming the government-owned companies, if you can hear me? All right, Mocharo, thank you so much for the update. But one question coming your way, and what does the authority or the leadership or the people at large also say in regards to this agenda coming in to transform the government-owned companies or entities?
Well, some of the officials are in agreement and actually support this particular framework of action, and others are actually saying that it may not work and they seek clarity. Since after the direct order by the President of the establishment of the KTLD, it has brought a lot of issues around the KPA that has actually sought the managing director to be suspended, his appointment rather, to be suspended in seeking clarity. So the agreement is actually being supported by some of the officials because it has worked in some countries, for example in South Africa, but here in Kenya this is the first such agreement, and we're yet to see the results.
Well, thank you so much, Mocharo, for the update. And away from that, we cross over to the Senate. And indeed, the Senate is meeting this afternoon for the 10th time to unlock the revenue sharing standoff. The House is expected to look into the report by the 12-member committee that was formed to mediate the standoff. Elizabeth Mutuku.